You remember in TV shows and movies where there's a newsstand on the city sidewalks and you can go and get your newspaper there, or the kid on the street corner selling newspapers, extra, read all about it. After that era, there was home delivery, where you would get the newspaper put on your front step every morning. Newspapers are dying, though. In Newfoundland and Labrador, in the last 10 years alone, we've lost like a dozen. Harbour Breton, Stephenville, St. Anthony, Placentia, Corner Brook, Grand Falls, Gander, Lab City, the list goes on. Some of us have been able to make that transition from print to digital, like the Independent, but there's now a new threat, a federal piece of legislation called Bill C-18, where the government of Canada is asking media giants like social media giants like Facebook and Twitter and Google to pay news organizations here for sharing their stories. And while that might benefit some news outlets in Canada, it's certainly not going to benefit us small independent media like the Independent, because the social media giants aren't responding very well. They've threatened to shut down the sharing of news on those platforms. If you think back to 2016, when the Independent broke the story, had exclusive coverage of the Muskrat Falls occupation, we reached tens of thousands of you across the province through Facebook. Today, we're lucky if our stories reach a couple hundred people on Facebook. So things are already changing. The algorithms are preventing us from reaching you. And in a democratic society, we don't feel like big corporations or government should decide whether or not we can get the news we create to you, the reader, or the listener, or the viewer. And so we're going to keep fighting that, but we have one quick solution that we can all do right now that'll take 30 seconds to make sure that nobody stands between us. Go to theindependent.ca, and at the top of the page you'll see a black box where you can put your email address in there and click the sign up button, and bam, you're on our newsletter email list. So we'll send you an email every weekend with a rundown of our work from the past week, our reporting, our analysis, anything that we put out. All you have to do is take 30 seconds right now, go to theindependent.ca, look for that black box, put your email address in there, click the submit button, and we will stay in touch with you, and we'll keep you up to date on our effort fighting this legislation that could threaten our ability to get news out to people across Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm Justin Brake for The Independent. Thank you.